Hey, everybody. Wow. After a long day at the hospital, people go there to get their medical needs tended to. And I guess this particular Dusty needed a ride. Now, I would think either to call a friend, you can always call Mammy. Maybe can't call the baby mama or ex-wife, or you could use your phone and maybe Lyft, Uber, taxi, rideshare, and get a ride home. But it seems the Dusty, he had other options. So he was just released from the hospital and needed a ride. And they kind of had an ambulance already at the hospital and it wasn't occupied. So I guess he decided to kind of borrow it. I mean, I guess it's paid for taxpayers' money or through health insurance. Yeah, he decided to borrow it, kind of driving, I think, at 100 miles an hour. I didn't know they could go that fast. So let's go ahead and look at the clip. Gee, I wonder how young this Dusty is. Let's see, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use, and here we go.
New this morning, we're following a police chase involving
stolen from a hospital in the medical center. KPRC2's Brittany Jeffers is live with more on the arrest. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning to you. Well, this is where the arrest happened and where that chase ended. They say the suspect hit a median. I want you to take a look out here. You can still see the tire tracks, even the broken glass in the middle of the roadway. This is about 25 miles from where that ambulance was originally stolen from Memorial Hermann to where it ended. Officers say that the suspect in custody had just been discharged from the hospital. Look at video of that chase, the ambulance speeding by on a flat tire. Now, officers tell us the ambulance was parked at Memorial Hermann while paramedics inside had taken a patient inside. They briefly left it alone when they say the individual jumped into that ambulance and took off. They say the suspect led them on a chase, exiting and entering the freeway, doing speeds of up to 100 miles per hour. This lasted for about 30 minutes. He eventually hit a center median off of Glen Chase in northwest Harris County. Officers were able to get him into custody by smashing the window of the ambulance and dragging him out. He was checked out by EMS, and officers say he suffered minor injuries. They also tell us that several patrol cars had blown out tires from assisting agencies' spike strips that were used in that chase. We're told right now the district attorney's office will be reviewing this case to see what charges may be filed. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC2. Arrest happened and where that chase ended. They say the suspect hit a median. I want you to take a look out here. You can still see the tire tracks, even the broken glass in the middle of the roadway. This is about 25 miles from where that ambulance was originally stolen from Memorial Hermann to where it ended. Officers say that the suspect in custody had just been discharged from the hospital.
He is barreling down. I'm trying to understand, what was his thought process? It's like saying, "Oh, no. I want to go to jail. Take me today. I'm ready. I want to be up in there with them boys." This guy has to be, I'm going to guess, I can't see his face. 20's been gone, maybe in his 30s. Let's hope he's not a father. What did you think was going to happen when you took the ambulance? As if they would not miss an entire ambulance. Who goes, "Oh, I lost the ambulance." And Houston, too? As much crime and gunfire there is? Are you kidding me? You know that's got to be kept on gas on full at all times. It could be needed at any minute because Houston is hot. What was he thinking? So I don't know if he has a mental problem. So just think, what if you had this dust in a small town, okay? Let's say like on what, Andy Griffith Mayberry RFD? What if it happened in a small town? Very small. You might only have one ambulance. Small hospital. Let's say you got two. Next thing you know, there's been a major car wreck. And you need both those ambulance vehicles right now to get to the scene. That's all you got. Look up. This Dusty, he's already taken the ambulance. So you come out, hey, let's go. The ambulance is already gone. So he can get to his mama's house or wherever the heck he was going. Then they need the ambulance and someone could die. Dusty's don't think. And then you look up, you might be facing a murder charge. And the mammy, well, my son, he didn't mean to. Yeah, maybe he didn't mean to, but he did. Where did he think? I mean, did you want to not leave the hospital? Just stay? I'm starting to think they're doing things. Either you're just dumb and just stupid and all rationale has disappeared from that big head of yours. A big head, very round like a melon, nothing inside. I don't know what kind of brain, if it's just taking a space. All I can say is ignorance lives here, in my opinion. Ignorance lives here. Ain't nothing home in that big dumb dome. This is ridiculous. How did you see this turning out? So I'm wondering, is there a criminal history, medical history? Something's going on here. And I think in today's society, a lot of people want to holler, oh, mental. I think that sometimes the mental is an excuse to get out of the criminal element. Oh, it's a mental problem, really? That's mighty funny, because in the BC, if there is a mental problem, a lot of times people want to kind of, hide that. Like the man was telling his mom years ago, and he was involved in a shooting people. Oh, mommy was depressed, had an issue. Nothing's wrong with you, and she ignored it. She ignored it. Next thing you know, her son went around and he actually killed some people. I believe he killed an ex-girlfriend or ex-wife, but he told his mommy was having some problems. She didn't care because in the black community, you can't talk about those kind of things. Why? You're not going to make Big Mama look bad, which she already does because, especially if you're a mammy. But so concerned about appearances, oh no. So how did he see it turning out? He stole the ambulance. So now, instead of going back to the hospital, you got 3 hots in a cot in jail. You must want that bologna sandwich really bad. And yes, I did say sandwich. So this here is just embarrassing. The behavior. This is somebody's son. I hope not, but this is probably someone's father. These Dustinas, desperate women, they will breed with anything. How did you see it turning out? This right here, it is a senseless crime. So he may do some time. I don't care if it's a couple of days, couple of months. Do some time on a senseless crime. He endangered the lives of others. Went through the red light for one, it looks like to me, 100 miles an hour and drove for 30 minutes. They had to break the glass to get him out. That signals to me he wasn't going to come out voluntarily. Even though he was driving and that wheel had already been gone. Look at the resources being used. And then you look up somebody might be killed or stabbed, need help. Got to deal with this fool. So I'll close with good morning to you. Good morning to you. Good morning to you. This is what a dusty do. Ridiculous. Anyway, thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. The next video, we have an update on the puppy thieves. They caught one, ladies and gentlemen. Do you remember from yesterday? They stealing dogs, y'all? Well, they caught one of the puppy thieves. That'll be the next video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, and I am out.